Hey, it's Kesha. Welcome and welcome back. So the title of this video, Timing is Everything, because it is, right? This is the time of year where you're going to start to see articles about New Year's resolutions, New Year, New You, and all the excitement about the first of the year and starting fresh, right? And so as you're thinking about that, you're probably going to be deciding on what it is you want to focus on in the year ahead. And what I wanted to share with you is the idea that the time that you have the greatest momentum behind your decisions is when you make the decision. So if you're thinking now about what you want your new year to look like, now is the time to actually start those ideas. Like there's no time like the present, they say, right? So for instance, a typical New Year's resolution is, oh, new year, new you, I'm going to lose weight, right? And so you think, okay, I'm going to start eating right for my body's constitution come January 1st. And from then on out, it's going to be a great year. And as which happens with so many New Year's resolutions, by January 2nd or 3rd, or certainly by March 30th, the shit is out the window, right? And it's because there's too much pressure built up for the first of the year. There's so many different things going on. And, we just aren't ready to make that change then, even though we had thought about it previously. My suggestion, the reason I'm making this video, is the idea that start now. You've made the decision now, start now, right? You have the greatest momentum behind you at the moment you make the decision. And it's that momentum that helps carry you forward. So when you tell yourself, okay, so at the new year, after the first of the year, I'm going to start blah, blah, blah. You're sitting here for 3 weeks in this liminal limbo space where your mind and your body mind is already ready to move into the next step because you've already thought about it. You've made the decision. But the ego mind and the ego mind in your tongue is telling you, no, 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 I need that chocolate cake now. And what I want to submit to you is the idea that there is nothing you are going to have during your Christmas and holiday festivities and celebrations that you have not already tasted. You have had it all before. You know exactly what it is. And you will eventually have it again. But if you're looking to say make that change to new year, new you, you're going to have to break with that pattern at some point. And since you've already made the decision, now would be the time. Same thing with exercise, right? If you have decided that, oh, I'm tired of being in this body, I want my body, right? The time to start the program is not 3 weeks from now. Like, what the hell is going to happen in 3 weeks? It's going to make it easier for you to start when you've already made the decision today. Nothing, right? So that's 3 weeks you could already have under your belt. I'll give you an example, a personal one from my own life. If you have seen if you just look at the face of the videos that I posted over the course of the year, you can tell that back January, I was round, pretty much as round as I am now. But as you move through the year, like coming up April, May, I was looking fairly slim. Like you could see that something was going on behind the scenes. And in fact, it was, because the week between Christmas and New Year's of last year, I was off from work and I knew that I wanted to reincorporate yoga. I wanted to have my time on the mat back because I'd taken a break for quite some time. And because I was off during that week, one morning I was like, you know what, let me just get up and let me just do this yoga. I will feel better if I do this. And I did it. And then I did it the next day because it felt good the day before. And before I knew it, by the end of that week, I had done yoga every day that week. And it started with the commitment or the idea that I just want to get back on the mat. I didn't set up this grand scheme of I'm going to do yoga every day for the next whatever, right? It just happened to be that I said I wanted to do yoga. And then because I said I wanted to do it, I felt the desire and I actually got on the mat and started doing it. And that the consistency that started that week lasted for just over 6 months. And the only thing that knocked me off my game was the COVID vaccines. But I was solid. And when I say solid, every damn day, as Mike likes to say, did my yoga. I was on the mat. And the difference that it made, not only in how I looked, but because I was acknowledging and respecting myself and my decisions, it made it easier to respect and acknowledge other decisions that I was making about my food and my health and other activity. And one good deed, one strong action helps create momentum for others. And so, as you saw over the course of those months, I started to lose the weight and I was getting stronger and healthier. And it only happened not because I said, "Oh, I'm going to wait until after the first of the year," but I want to be back on the mat, and I just got up and did it right then. So that's my example to you. Another one, like when it comes to like the momentum of starting things, I think about when I like to start a new job. So you get hired, you're all excited, and the first question they ask or you ask is like, when's my first day? And the typical response is, okay, let's start this like whatever that Monday is. And I always think that that's a ridiculous day to start a new job. Um, for me personally, best day of the week to start a new job, Thursday. Thursday is the party day. Everybody's happy on a Thursday. Just one more week to go. The week is pretty much behind us. We're wrapping up any business, right? Everybody's happy on a Thursday. You start a new job on a Thursday, everybody's happy to see you. You're now part of the party, right? And then you're not going to really have much work to do. You're just going to be meeting people, maybe have a few meetings, maybe read through a few things. And then your Thursday's done. You come back on Friday, maybe have a few more meetings, meet a few more people, and then you rock into the weekend, right? And at that point, when you come in on Monday, you're not coming in on the Monday like, ooh, it's a Monday. You're coming in and or oh, it's a Monday. I'm starting a new job. It's more like, yeah, I've been here already. I know where the bathroom is. I know where the break room is. I've already made a couple of friends. I'm coming in on a Monday and it's just a regular Monday. It doesn't have all that pressure of new job on a Monday. And the other thing is that everybody that you're going to meet on your job that Monday is coming in to a very typical Monday where nobody wants to be at work on a Monday, right? So the people like the way people are on a Monday is different from how they are on a Thursday. And so if you're going to meet them for the first time, wouldn't you want to meet them at their highest and best on a day when they're excited to see you because you've given them license to procrastinate doing the work that they would like to put off until next week, right? So for me, Thursday is the best day of the week to start something. Um, Shortly after that Thursday, I say, Tuesday's a great day, Wednesday's fine. Friday, do not start work on a Friday. That's just ridiculous. Nobody's giving you any kind of attention. And Monday, like I already said, is not really, that's not the business. Um, so again, we use the time that we make the decision to the time of making the decision um, as the time to actually start, not make the decision and then put it off, because then we've just set ourselves up for failure, right? Same thing with say if your New Year's resolution is to get out of debt or gain better control of your finances. If you're thinking about that now, as you're going into the holiday season, you're going to do whatever damage you're going to do because you figure, oh, at the first of the year, I'm going to set it straight. But if you're already feeling that pressure now that's causing you to think that you want to improve your finances in the new year, then there's no reason not to start now. And I'd get like, okay, so, oh, this is a good one. The idea, if you're already like thinking that you want to improve your finances now, take one small step. And it doesn't really matter what it is. So for instance, you could sign up for something like Acorns, where your change from your purchases would go into an account and then it's traded on the market and it has the potential to go up and you reap a little bit extra from the change that you've put in. If you're already going to be buying presents for people, picking up a little something for yourself, eating out because you're out and about buying presents, doing your regular groceries, that's how many purchases you will have made over the course of the next 20, 30 days. That if you were putting all of that change into an account, well, then you've signaled to the universe that not only by word did you want to improve your finances, but you took action in that direction as well. So now the universe knows that you're serious, right? And so even though to you it might seem small, just a few cents from every purchase, how many purchases are you going to make between now and the end of the year that has the ability to build up to something more substantial, if only that it's in the energy that you're building for knowing that you have committed to the new way of living you want to experience. So another example, I opened an Acorn account in August 1st. And the last time I looked at it, I think I was up to $230, right? On my change. I set it up just to do to transfer change. And then after a couple of months, I started doing a $10 transfer once a month, and then a couple of $5 transfers here and there. So we'll say 40 bucks was money that I put in specifically, but the other 160 or 190, whatever, that was from my change that's built up since August, right? And for me right now, that's $200, $230 or whatever it is, that, it's half the distance to an acupuncture course I'm looking at taking, half the distance to a headhunter that I'm looking at hiring, right? So it doesn't seem like a lot, but over time when you forget about it and then check in, it's like, whoa, I got some money to play with. And if I didn't have these other things that I was thinking about, well, now I'd be in a position to take advantage of all of these sales that are going on without having impacted any of my previous financial activity. On the other hand, or in addition, if you were saying that you wanted to get out of debt, but you weren't sure how to work that with your finances because you're already strapped to the edge, and that's probably why you're in debt anyway, moving over that change will give you an extra payment towards something, right? But it didn't take any more effort from you. It only took the initial effort, one, of making the decision, and two, signing up for the service, right? So that's another thought. And actually, if any of you are thinking that you want to improve your finances in the next year, I'm all about it. I'm here to support. I have Acorns. I'll put my link in the description. Use it. I think I get a little something back for whoever signs up. But we'll say the first 5 people that do it, whatever I get, I'll split it with you. We're good like that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on momentum and timing. Use it to your advantage, Treat yourself. And by treat yourself, I mean treat yourself with respect, right? Honor your decisions with an immediate action in the direction of the life you want to experience. And with that, I am out. I love you all. I will see you soon. Bye.